Is 000. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Foodies and Friends live on Fox 26. Today, we are at Lankford's in Bellaire. Paul Pryor, who is the owner of Lankford's Grocery in Midtown, who you all probably have grown up going to, right?
Yeah.
We all grew up going to Lankford's, and it kind of expanded over time into a restaurant, right?
Yeah. So I give a little history. We were there back in January, but Lankford's, the Midtown location, started in 1937. So we've been in business for 87 years. And it started off as a fruit stand. And then my grandfather turned it into a mom and pop grocery store. And from there, my mom transitioned to business in the late 70s and 80s to really what you see now is more of a restaurant. We started doing burgers. Funny story, the first burger we ever made was we had a customer, we were kind of doing an ice house thing where it was all beers, and the customer said, "Hey, I want a burger." My mom said, "Sure, go to the grocery store, give me some hamburger meat, I'll make one for you." And that was the very first one we made back in the late 70s. So from there, the history of Lankford, of the Midtown location. We've been on Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives, been on all the different local news stations throughout the years. And then so, in the late, after COVID, hate saying COVID, but
after the
pandemic, my wife and I, we took over the business, and, one of my goals was to expand our business. And so here we are, we're at the Bellaire location. This has been turning into a foodie hotspot. A lot of different restaurants are coming out this way. So, we've been here now 1 year officially as of last week. And so we just celebrated that last week.
Yep, and a lot more here than burgers. We're going to go right over to the foodie cam. It is National Burger Month, folks. So you know what that means. And we get a lot of, we're showing you some appetizers. We're going to show you some burgers, but we get a lot of folks that are saying, "Where's the best burger?" We're gonna talk about what gets you to the right burger. But Paul, what are we looking at here?
Yeah, so we also want to know that we're more than just burgers. So we're looking at appetizers. On the screen is our chicken cracklings. It's basically chicken pieces that we bread and fry up and to a beautiful golden brown. You're also seeing our Oreo milkshake.
Yeah, that is not just any Oreo milkshake. That is a beautiful piece of artwork. It's kind of melting a little bit. It's been sitting there. It has been fighting for its life.
It has
for the last 15 minutes.
It's losing its glory. It was beautiful. It was all standing up, and now it's like it's ready. Somebody's saying, "Drink me." That's what it's saying.
Oh my goodness! All right, I'm ready to try the milkshake. I've been ready for several minutes. Is that a popular item here? Is it on the menu or is it by demand?
No, but yes, we have 6 different flavors of milkshakes. We spin them all ourselves. So homemade ice cream, milk, and then the topping, whatever they want.
Assembled all together.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So this is the Oreo.
Yep. So this is the Oreo milkshake. Hopefully it's nice and thick for you.
It is. It's wonderful. Yeah. It's very good. Yeah. Yep. Very good.
Yep. So we have vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, Oreo, which is probably one of our more popular ones. We have a peach, and we have a birthday cake.
All right. I see some sauce.
Yeah. So
very interested in sauces.
That's a sweet chili Thai sauce. Say that fast.
Say that a few times. Yeah.
But,
you should get your meal for free. If you
but the chicken cracklings, again, chicken pieces, breaded, seasoned, and fried a nice golden brown. So
wait a minute.
Amazing. Yeah, it's one of our more popular appetizers, along with our fried pickles. But yeah, we definitely want to showcase that we're more than just burgers. We make some all around great food.
Okay, this breading. Tell me about this breading. Because I mean, I like how it just fell off because I don't like a crunchy, thick breading. I'm not a fan of that. But this breading I like it. Tell me about it.
So that one, what we use really is just a seasoned flour.
Mm-hmm.
So it's
not even a breading.
No, it's
just a coating.
Yep. So we dip the chicken pieces in a buttermilk. A spicy buttermilk creation, and then season with seasoned flour with flour and pepper and paprika and some other different spices as well. If you want to make that one.
Okay, this is an excellent dish.
Yes, yeah, it's
big seller.
People love it.
Yeah,
it's definitely one of our popular appetizers. And speaking of appetizers,
another appetizer here on the Foodie Cam. Oh my goodness! Paul came out and he said, "Do y'all like onion rings?" I said yes. Oh, we're gonna look at the onion rings in a second. What are we looking at?
These are brisket fries. So we talked about it a little bit a few months ago, but we make our brisket in house, slow smoke brisket. So our fries are all hand cut. So we obviously do the potatoes, we cut them, boil them, and then we fry them. And we got our slow smoke brisket with some barbecue sauce and jalapenos. Top it off.
So are the jalapenos, they're
pickled jalapenos.
They are pickled. Okay, so they're not going to make you keel over.
They're not.
So they're palatable.
They are.
Okay.
They are, yeah. So we like our spicy dishes, but obviously the jalapenos does have a little kick to it.
Because you have a lot of kids that come here. This is a family place. I should mention that I would love to try the fries. Yeah. I should mention they have an excellent patio and another little play area for the kids. So technically, you could just put your kids out in the play area and come and have some beer.
Right.
Which, I don't know, that's a winning combination.
Yeah. Yeah, we designed that specifically for families in this area. We know this is a great family community, and that's what we're really known for, is being family friendly. So we have a nice large patio, but we've sectioned off a piece of it for a kids area. So we have, slides and other different type of play things for really your toddlers, probably, I'd say 8 years and younger.
Yeah.
The bigger kids, might not like it, although we do have a formal boards over there too. But
yeah.
Anyway, it's true.
It's
Put
easy.
your kids over there.
Yeah. Drop them off at the door.
But they can also sit outside. They can sit outside and watch them too if they wanted to.
All right. I need to ask you before we go on to the next item of the Foodie Cam. Paul Pryor, your barbecue sauce is outstanding. Why? How? Yeah. Where does it come from, and what are you doing to it?
Yeah,
it truly is outstanding.
Yeah, we talked about this last time, and I have to be a little. She's like trying to pry it out of me, I think, but we have to continue to keep some secrets here somewhere. It's a base, and we we doctor it up.
Okay, so it's the concoction of your own.
It's well doctored. Yes.
Sorry, guys, can't give you the recipe. We're going to look at another item here on the Foodie Cam. I feel like you could put your barbecue sauce on these onion rings. Talk about your onion rings.
Yeah, absolutely. So our onion rings are we hand cut, hand bread them. So they are based in pudding flour, and then we have a little special batter that we use, and then to top it off, we have panko breading around it, give it that nice crunch.
Special batter. We like special batters.
Yeah. So the onion rings are probably one of our top selling side orders alongside of our hand cut French fries. But yeah, the onion rings are amazing. So you'll definitely taste the crunch whenever you try.
Yeah, definitely. And so we're going to get into some of the main courses here. Ooh, yes. I love a big onion ring. The small ones are good and nice and bite-sized, but really, truly, if you're eating onion rings, you might as well go big, right?
Yeah. Go big or go home, right?
Go home.
Yeah.
All right, so I do this. I don't know.
So we start with ranch dressing. If you want any kind of dip, we can do.
You can do one too.
All right.
We're both gonna dip. Cheers.
We're gonna cheers.
Cheers to 1 year anniversary.
Yes.
Happy anniversary for your first year here in Bellaire. All right, ready?
You hear that crunch?
It's the perfect crunch. The dressing is great. Yep.
We make that homemade as well. So.
It's the little things. All right, Foodie Cam. Foodie Cam.
I don't say Fredo Pie Burger.
There we go.
Yeah, looks like our Fredo Pie Burger. Yeah, so Fredo Pie Burger, it's a half-pound Angus beef, and I think it's one of the different differentiators for us, right? Never frozen meat, always fresh. We use certified Angus beef, and this one is topped with Fritos, our homemade chili, some onions, and mustard. So it's basically a Fredo Pie bowl on a hamburger.
How creative. And I think we're going to look at a Frito pie a little bit coming up, which is a classic Texas dish, right? So why not put it on a burger? This is the first Frito Pie burger I've ever seen. Definitely. What gave you the idea to make this one? Because I know not every item is in both locations, right? Talk a little bit about what is special here and why, just for diners. Because, if you go to the Lankford's, the other location, you might be expecting the same menu, but that's not actually the case.
Yeah. So what we do additional here, we have all the same burgers at both locations. We do have one special burger here that we created specifically for Bellaire. I call it the 3B, which is Bellaire Bacon Burger. And we'll talk about that one here in a little bit. But yeah, all of our burgers we have at both locations. What's different is here we have a much larger space, bigger kitchen. So we're able to add in entrees. We have different appetizers, more sandwiches. So the burgers remain the same just because everybody knows it's for burgers. So either location you go, you're going to get the same one except for the 3B. But yeah, so
get a little bit more variety here.
Entrees, and we have chicken wings here where we don't have those at Midtown, and yeah, just some
well, it's
different
good
things.
to know. Yeah, it's good to know. All right, Foodie Cam. Next item up on the Foodie Cam. Oh my goodness. Let's go. What's this one called?
Is that our? It's hard to tell. It looks like maybe is our 3B.
Oh, okay. Might be.
So.
Oh, it's not.
It's not.
Oh, this might be the 3B. Is this a 3B? Might be the 3B.
Man, they're that's Midtown.
This is the Midtown. All right.
Yeah, this one is 3B.
So this is the 3B.
Yeah,
All right.
okay.
Let's talk about this one.
Yeah, you guys are scaring me there. I thought I had the wrong thing. So 3B, granted, it's a creation that I came up with about 2 months ago.
Oh, so brand new to the menu.
Brand new to our menu. It's actually not even made it to the menu. It's off the menu item right now.
Okay. So you have to know the owner
Yeah.
to be able to order it. So, or you can just watch the show on Fox 26 and say,
Right.
I saw this special burger.
Yep. So the 3B, again, same thing, half-pound patty. It's at lettuce, tomato, and then we created our own bacon jam. And then we have fresh.
You didn't want to just buy it?
No, we don't. I don't like buying things out of jars. We like to make our own fresh in-house stuff.
Yeah.
So
I mean, we love homemade bacon
So
jam.
yeah, so we created our own. So yeah, it's bacon jam. To top it off, we added some bacon to it as well. So any Bellaire bacon burger wouldn't be complete without bacon jam and bacon, and it's got a pepper jack cheese as well.
What has the response been? Because it's only 2 weeks old.
Yeah,
Or a couple months, you said.
yeah, it's been a
what's
couple
the
months old.
response
So
been
it's slowly moving up the ranks of our top burgers.
Mm.
Again, it's not on the menu, so you don't see it right now,
Oh.
but it'll get there. What do you think? Remember, there's a. I don't want you to
Last time
I don't want you to hit that.
I literally stabbed myself.
Yeah.
The bacon jam ball. The bacon jam. I don't think I've had better bacon jam. All right, this is what happens in the front of the restaurant. Actually, you guys have a beautiful, brand new, open burger kitchen.
Yeah.
That's the name of it, right? It's a burger kitchen. That's where you cook all of your burgers.
Yep. Yeah. So we're not going to hide behind the wall. We're cooking right in front of you. So we actually have it's our burger bar, burger kitchen, where all of our burgers are made. It's up front, so you can actually see your burger being cooked if you'd like. We have a glass window which partitions you off from the kitchen. But
so guests sit on one side and they can watch.
Yeah, you can watch your burger being made.
Do you ever have any unintended participation in the creation of the burger? Like, what if they see, he's not cooking it evenly. He's got to get that other side, longer.
Yeah.
That needs to be cooked a little longer. You gotta swap people out of the kitchen.
We haven't quite had that yet. We've had some close, but not quite yet.
I feel like
Hopefully not.
no, because it is kind of you can see it. In the back. Yeah, you kind of see it right in the back there. So you sit at a little bar, and then there's just a very small partition, so you can definitely talk to. Oh, that looks really good.
You can, yeah. I mean, we had live music on Friday night, and we set up our musician right over there in that area, and he took a break, and so he wanted a burger, so
they just handed it to him over
the burger to him over the window for him, and here you go, and here's your prize.
That's great. Why not? And we should mention that you guys, because you are in this new bigger space, you can do things like live music. So talk a little bit about that. The schedule will kind of change, but you at least have the capability.
Yeah, absolutely.
What kind of music?
Yeah, so I mean, it ranges from your top 40 hits. I mean, the guys we hire have been fantastic.
Yeah.
They'll play, some great old 60s, 70s music on up to the newer, 90s, 2000s. Just really a good mix of great music and country music. But we do those on Friday nights.
Friday nights, yeah.
So just check our calendar for the next upcoming one. I think we have one coming up in a couple weeks.
Yeah.
And then we also do trivia night, which is every Thursday night.
Trivia night.
Yeah.
Every Thursday night.
Every Thursday night. So grab your friends and your smart friends and bring them out, because we do prizes for the top 2 teams, and then there's different bonus questions throughout the night where you can also win, money off your burgers or whatever you want to do. So we're trying to do a lot of fun things here, again, because we have a larger space, which allows us to do these types of things.
All right, Foodie Cam, we are ready to look at
that
another incredible dish. Oh,
yeah, that one's our patty melt.
Patty melt.
So you have your traditional patty melt. We have a special sauce we put on top of that, and it's got grilled onions, Swiss cheese, and again the hamburger patty, and that's on a sourdough bread.
Sourdough bread. I love sourdough bread. Do you want to? Where do you get your bread? Any local? Because I know you mentioned in the expansion of your second location that one of the things that you're kind of working with is finding more local suppliers, because now you have 2 restaurants to supply instead of 1. So how is that kind of been for you?
Yeah, so definitely I source as much as I can here locally. So all of our buns and all our bread does come from a local bakery out in Sugarland.
Shout out to the local bun and bread maker in Sugarland.
Yeah. So, and then we'll talk about some of our soft-core beer overall in a little bit, but I try to do much local and Texas based. One of my themes is support local. Eat local, drink local, and support your local businesses. And so I do that as often as possible in every occasion.
Well, and this is one of the reasons why I love doing the show, is because it really helps the diners to understand, like, you're an actual human and you've got a family and your daughter works with you, and this is, and for a lot of folks, especially if you haven't worked in hospitality, I think kind of breaking down that barrier is really helpful for everybody's experience, and to understand that you guys are going through a tough time, right? It's not easy to find people to work right now, right?
Yeah, no, I think that's one of our biggest challenge. We like I said on the onset, we've been in business for 87 years. And, one of my goals was to expand. And so what you take for granted is you have a business that's been running for 87 years and it runs great. It runs smooth. And then you open up a new location and none of that happens. You're like, what's going on? Right. And so, there's always staffing challenges. And then our biggest thing is just that consistency. People have expected what they get from Midtown location from all these years.
1937.
So they want the same things here. And so getting that consistency right has been probably our biggest struggle, and this right staffing. And we have a ton of lessons learned. Like I said, we just celebrated our 1-year anniversary, and the lessons that my wife and I have learned over this last year have been just too numerous to count. But I think we've definitely become better business owners because of it. We listen to the customers at all times.
All right. We have one more burger to take a look at. Oh, and we should also mention, you guys kind of saw the bar behind us. We're going to go and show you the beer wall here too, because that's a very unique feature here at this location we're going to talk about in a second. But tell us what we're looking at right here.
Yep. So this is our red, white, and blue.
Love that.
It's got roasted red peppers, blue cheese crumbles, ranch dressing, and red onions. But what makes this one a little different is that it's also flame grilled. So we talked about things we can do and can't do between two locations. So here we can do a flame grilled burger, whereas over there we do everything on a flat top.
Okay. Good
So
to know.
yeah, and so one
Could be a little bit of a taste difference.
absolutely. And one of the things that we know about the Bellaire community is they've lost a couple of burger restaurants over the last couple of
They
years.
have, unfortunately.
And so we were coming here trying to fill a little void on that. So I think the flame grilled option gives them, the taste that they were come to expect from the previous burger places that were here in the past.
Very smart. All right, Foodie Cam. We have a few more dishes to show you guys. Before we go live to the beer wall, Paul's going to explain exactly what that is.
So we're back. That's the red white glow again.
Do we have any other? We got a couple more drinks. There you go. All right, we'll go ahead and go to the beer wall so that folks can. You want to head on back there and pour a beer, and Paul's going to show it's actually self-serve, which I didn't realize that at first. I thought we needed somebody because it is a screen, and you generally don't see these in Houston. There's only a few, but you can actually just like when you go up and get some Coke or Sprite at a dispenser, it's really a very cool thing that you can just kind of go and pour your own beer, and there's all different kinds of flavors, and you can just, there he is. This is how you do it. You scan your there you go. And I know there is an art, so see how he's doing this. So you always want the dispenser to kind of be up against the glass. There you go. Look at that. That's amazing. It's like a beer buffet. I feel like every place should have beer buffets. A lot of interesting information about the brew. Very cool. And it's nice because it's on demand. So there's a whole lot of waiting. Paul, I love that.
Yeah.
It's on demand beer buffet.
It is. So the self-serve concept, it's taking more root, right? There's like QR codes and things. So this is essentially the same thing in the alcohol industry, is that you can self-serve for your own beer. So you don't have to wait on the bartender to make your beer. You can go up and you basically tap it with a bracelet. And
they give you the bracelet.
Yeah, we give you the bracelet.
Okay. So let me see the bracelet. Hold on.
You pay per ounce. So you don't pay for a full beer. You can do tasters like you were showing earlier, or you can pour a full pint. But then once you're done with the beer, you can go back and get your second. You don't wait for us.
This tracks.
That tracks how many ounces that you pour.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is very quite clever.
Yeah, and so we are the only restaurant in Houston that has a self-pour beer wall. There are bars that have it, but we are the only restaurant in all of Houston that has it. And so I saw this in Florida about 3 years ago, and I'm like, okay, I'm opening up a new restaurant. I have to have it. Yeah, I have to have this. Look, this is one of my toys.
Paul, there has to be a few perks to owning your own restaurant.
Yeah.
Okay, it's that you get to put a beer buffet in your wall.
Yeah.
That just has to happen.
Yeah,
right?
and so
Good for you.
Yes, that self-pour beer wall
is
20 taps. It's all local. We use all local craft brews. Most of them are all Houston.
Yeah.
But they're definitely all Texas based. So that's important for me, is to keep it local.
Yep. Oh, Foodie Cam, we got some drinks. And remember, they have a full bar here, too. Lots of great. There's a wonderful cocktail menu of drinks.
Yep.
Now, do you guys do happy hour?
We do.
Okay.
So we have happy hour Monday through Friday, 3 to 6.
Yep.
Monday through Friday.
Good happy hours.
Yep. And so, margaritas. We have a full bar. We have great whiskey selection. So that's another one of my things. I love great whiskey. So we have, I don't know, probably about 15 different whiskeys.
Do we see a whiskey toy incoming anytime soon? I don't know. Are you going to go to another country for this one?
Yeah.
No.
Yep. So
the first whiskey toy.
So this one is actually a chicken sandwich. So again, we want to know that, hey, we do more than just burgers.
Yep.
So it's our California chicken sandwich. The sauce is our homemade creamy cilantro house dressing. Take that out before you bite it. It's grilled chicken, lettuce, tomato, bacon, avocado, and it's Monterey Jack cheese.
Mm-hmm. Your sausage and your bread.
Right.
Really, really, really important. This is excellent. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is tough to do because you technically are a burger joint, kind of, but so it's very great to have a killer chicken sandwich. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. I'd like to take a look at these drinks here on the Foodie Cam. Tell us what we're looking at.
Yeah,
So very colorful cocktails here at Lankford in
Right.
Bellaire.
So the one in the reddish one is our sangria spritz. It's made with sangria, a wine, and Aperol to make it a spritz. And then we have the Garden Sapphire. It's the gin-based drink with a little blue curacao in it. And then the one on the other one is a margarita with a little tahini rim.
Now, what is this one that I'm holding right here?
So this one is it lost a little bit of its color since we've made it, but it's our blushing colada. It's coconut rum. And
oh, that's very nice.
Yeah.
That is something that you could just stay here for quite a while.
Yeah, it's a coconut rum. It had a little bit of whiteness in it, but kind of blended in. But it's got lime juice.
No, it's very summery. It's very like pink lemonade-y and very
Triple B. That's the Bellaire burger.
Ooh, this is the triple B, baby. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
This is a big burger. Woo. Just to give you guys, I get two hands. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so Lankford's in Bellaire. Lankford's in Uptown. You guys remember they've been around since 1937.
Right.
They're doing something right. And remember to check the menus because there are some items here at the Bellaire location that are not on the Uptown menu. So make sure you check their social media, check their happy hour from 3 to 6. And we are going to celebrate National Burger Month by eating some more burger. We will see y'all next time on another episode of Foodies and Friends on Fox 26. I'm getting to eat because I didn't eat enough. I didn't eat enough.